Okay guys, so first things first, this is what you should see. So you have your file import, media bin, sounds and stuff like that. So first of all, you have to add some files if you want to create some sort of a video. Then you can also record the video. So now I am recording screen. That's slightly different. Record video is if you want to use your webcam to record it. Capture screencast is just a print screen, just anything that's on your screen will be captured. Record audio, it's sort of a thing that I'm doing now. I'm recording what's on my screen and recording audio, so you can do that here audio wise. And a quick video, I haven't tried this, so don't ask me, sorry. Now media bin, it's just a lot of different files, to be honest. And then here we have, these are my files, sorry, I've created them. So sounds, you have a lot of different sounds. And you can stop it anytime or play it again. As you can see, they have to be sort of like downloaded. And it's a little bit of a selection, it's not too much, but you know, something might be used.
Yes!
Music, so there are little samples that you can use. Some of them you can even hear in my YouTube videos if you look to my YouTube videos. Again, it takes a couple of seconds or even minutes if your Wi-Fi is bad. I will just drag it down here. As you can see, there is a little music sign and I will leave it, and it means that it's there and this music is going to be at the background of your video. Perfect. Okay, so next thing, you just have to go to the file import and then click on the add files. Select the files that you want to work with. I have my files in media bin. I'm going to use this video here. And I will just drag it all the way to the movie bit, so the video track. Then the next thing, we can go and explore what would we like to do with this now. First of all, I like to play the video, so just hit play. Instead of that, you can just try and hit space, and it worked perfectly. Now, as you can see, the music is playing and the video is playing at the same time, as well as the sound recorded in the video is playing as well. The first line here is the video, our image, let's call it like that. The second line over here down is the sound recorded on the video. And the third line at the very bottom is your music that you have selected. We have selected it from Movavi. You can also download it over here to from the file import. So add files and you just can, you know, drag the actual music that you want and you can use your own music. Okay. So now we have to decide what sort of, you know, how long do you think you want your video to be? And this is my cat and he's exploring the shower and he's thinking, wow, will I go into the shower and have a little walk around because it was still wet? So next thing, you can see how long is your video altogether, and I will use this to drag it all the way to the end. Now I can see that I left click, so it's about 1 minute and 43 seconds or so. Now I will drag it back, play it again, you can press space or just this button here. And here for me is the key moment, so he's licking his paw. Now I will decide that, okay, here I want to see when it's finished. Okay, that's taking longer than I thought it would. Okay, that's long. So I will just go ahead and click the scissors, which is going to split the video. You can also see that you can click Control and B. So just split. So now I have two different videos, okay? Now, I think it would be good to add a little bit of maybe some sort of like fun into this video, maybe some sort of like special effects or a sound or just a little bit of, I don't know, a mood, let's put it that way. So over here on the left hand side, we have this file, the folder with the plus or the import add videos. At the bottom here, this wizard or the wand, also known as filters. I'm going to choose some filter. So vertical fill. And this is how it looks like. It's sort of hard to understand how it looks like. At least that's what I think. Now this is the mirror effect or the mirror the other way. So kaleidoscope or something that I can't pronounce. None of these I like, so I'll just move on. They have the artistic ones, the blurred color filters. I mean, you can be playing for hours and hours and hours and hours and choose something that you like. So I will go with the camera shake, and it's just one of the featured ones. I am going to do the left click with the mouse and drag it all the way down. You can see the red symbol, it just shows that you can't put it there. But over here now it shows a tiny little plus sign, which means that you can use it here, no problem. I am going to release it. And let's see, now play again. Let's try again. Camera shake, drag it down. Oh yeah, okay. So when you see the star, it means that it's added. Your feature is added. Now let's play again. Perfect. So playing it again, and I'm going to stop just before he tries to lick his paw and stop. Okay, so that's funny. I said just before, so you can also click with the left mouse little button and drag it a little bit backwards, and you can see the video, and now his foot is completely on the floor. I'm going to cut the scissors, click the scissors to split, and currently we have two different videos over here. He's wondering, what will I do now? And he's like, yeah, I'll just lick my paw. It's always nice sort of to change maybe the music when something more dramatic is happening. Now, let's make this bit more dramatic. So at the bottom here, I am going to make sure I divide my video in line. The music is being divided together in line with the sound. Split, meaning that you have highlighted the bottom part. You see it's yellow. So now you just can almost like change the music at the bottom if you want. The easiest thing is just to click here. You see it's all yellow, it's all highlighted. It means you're working now on this object. I will just click delete and it just got rid of everything. The music. Now, if you think, oh my God, I didn't mean to get rid of it, just go back to those arrows, click undo, and you're back to where you want it to be. Or alternatively, if you think, gosh, I actually want it out of here, just click the forward and redo it, and you're back where you want. Okay, so in our case, we wanted to get rid of it. I'm going to go back to the media, and I want to go to the music, and I want to choose something a bit more lively. And from what I remember, it was one of these ones, bold and young. Left click, it's downloading, and we'll hear it in a second. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. With the left click of the mouse, I'm dragging it down and placing it here. So just right beside and releasing it. Okay, so if you take this little gray thing, you drag it down, you can see that, you know, this is very long. If you want to shorten it, you just can, you know, do the whole thing, just pull it to the left. You can leave it at the exact thing together with the end of the video. You might get rid of some pieces of the video because I can see that the end bit I totally don't need. So we'll get there in a moment. Okay, so currently we have cat is exploring, he's thinking what to do. Okay, very interesting. And then now I think that, okay, the camera shake is a little bit annoying, so I'm going to click on the star with the left button of the mouse, and I will click X because it's just annoying. I want to get rid of it. And instead of that, I want to put maybe a nice transition. So I'm going here on the third bit and it says transitions. So there are plenty of them. It's so many, and you will have to take your time to find something that is closest to your heart. I am going to go ahead with the lens. And you see, transition is between your clips. So between the first and the second, I can put it over here. And it just is a little tiny icon. Playing it from the beginning. Perfect. That's great. Now the next thing, now I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of the rest of the video, and you can see he's getting out. He's very curious with the camera and everything. He's a cutie. I love my cat. His name is Booches, and you can find his videos in his own playlist, which is called Silver Shaded Pretty Short Hair Booches, and his Instagram is cat_Booches, and you will just find loads of daily uploads. So follow him on Instagram. However, as much as I love him, I will get rid of this last part of the video. So you can see it's highlighted and it's yellow. The easiest thing is just to click delete on your keyboard, or you can press right click on the mouse and it gives you a lot of options. I will just say delete and it's gone. At the same time, I know I don't need that much of the music, so I have now highlighted this bold and young MP3. I want to kind of like make it together in line with the video again. As you can see, it's highlighted on the left. I'm going to click the scissors and I will highlight this bit and click delete, and it's gone and I don't need it anymore. If you feel like, gosh, I made a mistake again, go back and redo it if you feel that you did another mistake. Okay, guys, from the beginning, you'll find that you'll see those videos for dozens of times before you get it done. Okay, now what caught my attention is that there was a lot of unnecessary noise. Can you hear it? So I want to get rid of the sound on the first bit. So this sound here, I have highlighted it and I'm going to press delete. You can press it on your keyboard, doesn't matter. It's gone. He's not speaking there or anything. Yeah, he's normally speaking. He's just not speaking there. And is that just not much nicer? And just focusing to the music? I mean, rather than the background noise. Okay, so in terms of the music, now we're getting a little bit more sophisticated. On the space, the music called space, I'll click the right click and it's not here. You have highlighted the music, you're going to go back up, and the next thing you're looking for is, oh, here. Okay, so over here, these three little bits, it's called clip properties. So it's a great way of editing the music, the things, right? So over here is the volume, how loud you want it to be. So we can play it. It's 100. If we'll go, for 50, it's obviously going to be much more silent. So if you're going to talk over, you want to make sure that your music is not too loud, because that kind of creates sort of like irritation in the videos. When the music is so loud, you can't hear the people and it's just like, oh my. Then the next thing that I do like to do is I like to do the fade out. So I do about half a second, especially if the video is so short. So it means that you have a slight transition from the clip number 1, the music, to the clip number 2, music. And now over here, the music is very kind of like in your face. So I have clicked now, you can see on the left, and it shows 39% of volume. And now is the different clip of the music. So I want to do the fade in. I'll do about half a second, meaning that it's going to be transitioning. The music is not going to be right on your face, full blast. It will transition into the music, whichever you chose. And I'm going to go for a little bit less than 100. So maybe something like, I don't know, 40 is fine. I have noticed that it's nice to keep the music at the same or similar volume. So if you had 39, now it's 40. If you put straight away on 100 on the next clip, it might even, sort of irritate someone's hearing, because it's a big jump. It's a big change. Now let's play. That's it. Okay, now next thing, I'm like, gosh, is that not a little bit like boring? So I'm going to click this part, second clip, to make a change in the speed. And I will show you once again that when you click these three clip properties, you can manage the clip. So you can do the volume, you can do the speed, fade in, fade out. So in terms of the speed, I want to speed it up a little bit, and about 146 I think will be just perfect. It doesn't look that unnatural. When you go to about 200, it's like double the speed. So that's definitely like a big change. So let's see now. Well, it looks fairly unnatural, but for the purpose of training, this is the tool that you can use. And once again, in terms of my music, I have highlighted it. I'm going to get rid of the end bit because, no, actually I will keep it, so you can always go back and leave it, okay? Okay, so now I think that as a newbie, you have done a good job and you should go and practice on your own Movavi. I want to share with you actually how much I paid for it. I bought it in, I believe it was June. Yeah, June 2020. And I paid €39.96 for Movavi Video Suite Personal. And I also got Movavi Photo Editor Personal, and it was €20.96. €20.96. Now, I remember that there was a trick that, you know, the way you go to Movavi and you can get like a couple of days of the trial. I got the trial, and then it's like they tell you, oh, do you want to buy it? And then if you click, I want to buy it, if you click it straight away, it sort of like gives you the full price. But if you click no, I don't want to buy it, they kind of another window pops up to say to you that like, oh yeah, we're so sorry to see you leaving. Would you like to get it with like 40% off? So yeah, I think I got the discount on one of those, but as well, one of them I bought without discount or something along those lines. Okay, so we're going to finish up, and I would like to go and show you something else, something new to you. So we can go all the way up here to the import, add video, audio, and so. Then I want to go to the sample videos. And sometimes I like to add one of those sample videos like volcano. Just drag it to the very end. If you were creating videos, for example, for YouTube or any other platform, with YouTube in the YouTube Studio, you can choose your sort of like where do you want your advertising to go to. For example, here at the end of the video, you'll see that, oh, subscribe to my channel. And here you're going to see my maybe latest video and then the playlist of the IT videos, because that might be something that you are interested in. So this sort of like just a plain video helps you to give a little bit of a sort of space for something else. So I'll just play it. You know, so it's really nice. You can play around. Now, once again, if it's too long, we're just going to cut it like that. And now it's a very simple video, but long story short, you have created your very first video and I'm going to play it. So if you want to play it on a full screen, you can go here, 3 dots, and do the full screen preview. And now you're like, gosh, how will I play it? Just press space. Okay, it's not playing. Go escape. Now go back with your red marker all the way to the beginning. You're going to go 3 dots and full screen preview. Now you're going to press the space. Now guys, you have created your first video, and thank you so much for being here. I know how frustrating it can feel just to sort of like be by yourself, figuring out things and they don't work, and then you feel a little bit, I don't know, stupid. But look, we all have those days where we just don't know how things work or how to do things, or you know, don't feel too much frustrated. Just go, try, play around and have fun. That's very important as well. So please subscribe to my channel, because I do upload videos that are really down to earth and they can sometimes be funny. They can put a smile on your face. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching and hope to see you in my next videos. Bye-bye.